John Still. Well, how do we sum up that 90 minutes, John? I mean, taking the lead through Alex Lawless early in the second half and thought could go on to do it.
Sorry, I didn't hear. Sorry, say it again.
I say Alex scoring early in the second half and taking the lead, which is the first time for a long time, and you thought then luck might be going our way.
Yeah, I won't go about that, but second half, you know, we knew we'd have to work hard first half. We took a little bit of a gamble bringing Smudge and Doyle both back together, but we need them fit. The only way they're going to play now is get fit. So we was half time, had a few opportunities, but we felt we'd done okay. Second half, we score. We lose Macca, that's a blow, another injury. But yeah, and when I think of the penalties we haven't got, and you give a penalty, and no one. It was handball, but I can't for the life of me see how he's give. No one appealed. There was nothing around it that would suggest it was anything other than a challenge. But he's give it, and we can't do anything about that. Second go, no, it's deflection. It's done really well to save it, and they finished it off. But crazy. I just thought it was a decision, you know, that's gone against us. I think it's disappointing.
Let's just get those two decisions out of the way, because there was a lot of talk. You see Paul Benson arguing and yourself perhaps having a word with the ref. The second goal, Paul's charged it down and it's a throw-in.
I know it's a throw-in, and I'm just saying to him, it's right there. But listen, I can moan about that as much as I like, but it's not going to change the result.
I mean, the result, let's get all the negatives out of the way early on, John. It's a 2-1 defeat, it's 6 in a row now for the Hatters, but performance-wise, you've mentioned Northampton had some chances in the first half, but they never really took those chances.
I'll be honest, I was comfortable. We were comfortable. We had, you know, a few more men back in the team today, to be honest, and I felt comfortable. No silly errors, everyone doing their job. And we said before the game, listen, let's get to half time, we ain't got to be too adventurous, let's contain them, because chances will come after that, and they did. Alex got a good goal, we had one or two other opportunities as well. And I thought that we'd done everything that I would like us to have done, but I can't control the uncontrollables, which is the referee's decision. I can't, you know, we've had so many decisions like that not go for us this year, normally penalties for us, and when I think of that, no one even appealed. It was a crazy decision. And as you say, the other decision up there, I mean, that's a long way from the goal, to be fair, but it's things like that you know, the small margins that can hurt you. And felt for the players today, because, you know, we've made some mistakes in games, if I'm being honest, lately, which has led us to be beat. But the performance of the boys today was first class, so I've got no problems.
I said I wanted to get some of the negatives out of the way. How worried are you that the Hatters now drop out of the playoff zone with that defeat today?
I don't really know. I haven't had a chance to think about that, to be honest. There's no difference now than there was before the game. We've probably got to win 4 or 5 games. That's what we've got to try and do. Simple as it. So that's what we'll try and do.
Okay, let's talk about some positives. You've mentioned Alex Lawless's goal. He's back in the starting 11. Great for him. He celebrated his 30th birthday in the week, and he's popped up with a stylish finish like that.
No, absolutely. He's capable of. I like playing him on that side. I think sort of Southend he scored similarly, so he brings that capability to us. As I said, it was a good finish, and I think just after and around that sort of time we had 1 or 2 other half opportunities, and for the away team up until that point I couldn't be anything else but delighted with what we've done.
And you brought on Ricky Miller and Cameron McGeehan as well to add some impetus to the attacking forward line. And
yeah, I mean, we brought Ricky on because, you know, they're going to go searching, aren't they? That little bit of pace to try and get in behind. Cully had done well, but that little bit of pace that, you know, hopefully that, you know, we think Ricky has got a little bit of something, and that little bit of pace we feel can sort of get in behind defences. Now, Elliott's very good at that, Elliott Lee, but obviously there's no Elliott today, so Ricky was an ideal person.
And you've mentioned, obviously great to have Smith and Doyle back, but unfortunately the skipper, Stephen McNulty's gone off injured. What's the situation? What are you able to tell us so far?
His hamstring's just a bit tight. Honestly, I can't, you know, whenever we play, we seem to find a way of people being injured, but that's what it is. So I'm not going to sort of go too much on that. It's what it is. We've had it for so long now that I don't really I don't really take it into account, if I'm being honest. It's just one of them things.
And with 7 games remaining now, the focus to get back into the playoff zone, starting Good Friday, almost a week. How much does the Easter changes with the Friday-Monday games affect your preparations this week?
No, not at all. We'll be fine. We'll be ready for both of those games. And it's amazing what a win can do in it to win. Of course we do. And if we can win, I believe the team's capable of doing 4 or 5 wins, so that's what we've got to try and achieve.
And it's important for the Hatters fans out there that are going home disappointed or listening to us tonight disappointed that the focus is back on and getting into the top 7 to at least give us a playoff shot.
No, absolutely. Support home and away has been nothing short of remarkable this season, I have to say that. And in this disappointing run of games, it's been even more remarkable. So we need to try and reward them. Sorry.
Lovely. Thank you very much for your time, John.